Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1379th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. Good evening, traders. This video is coming to you on a Wednesday night, and it's for trading on Thursday. That is September. Oh, did I just say September? No, no, no. We are in something much, much more exciting than September. Welcome to Rocktober. This is for trading Rocktober 1st, 2015. We call it Rocktober because many, many times our stock markets have been rocked during this month. I don't think that's happening this month, but we'll see where we go. Traders, what is on the board? Well, before we get there, remember that futures trading is extremely risky, causes substantial financial loss, is not suitable for all traders. Do not trade this game unless you have capital to trade with and lose, and always put your stops in first. So Rocktober, what will happen in Rocktober? First, let me say this. We had a rally in the S&P and the NASDAQ and the Dow and the Tranny yesterday, right? Hooray, hooray. Well, let me tell you something. I am unimpressed with that rally. I'll show you why in a moment. First, we're in an F flag. It's an Oscarism, if you will. In fact, let me just write that. It's an Oscarism. It's something I've developed over the years, watching formations and patterns. Never really read about, but wanted to qualify. Well, over the years, I've worked on this, and it appears to be what I like to call an F flag. We'll get into other reasons why it's the F flag in person. For now, it's an F flag. What I have noticed is you stay inside of an F flag indefinitely until it's finally over, and then at the end of its life, it goes in the opposite direction. In most cases, sometimes it doesn't. In most cases, it's not 1,000% qualified Oscarism yet. I'm still working on it, but that's the work I've come up with. Oh, it should stay in here for a while. When it finally gets out of here, it goes sometimes in the opposite direction, but let's talk about being in here for now. It is in an F flag. We've been going down for some time. Look at how it has failed at OTAPMA time and time again. Omni Trading Academy's proprietary moving average. Failure, 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 failure. Each time you get a failure, it goes down. Lately, each time it's dramatically more. So we know that the market, until it gets back above OTAPMA, is on the defensive. We are in an F flag, which at this point is bearish. We have these up days every now and then, and they turn out to amount to nothing. Let's remove the crazy F flag formation that might not even exist in the world, and it's just an Oscarism. Let's get rid of it. Let's go to reality. Reality is a one-day up day does not turn this market around. And why? A one-day up day did nothing but fail the next day. A one-day up day did nothing but fail the next day. A one-day up day seems to just fail the next day. So that's what I've seen recently in this down move. We had a one-day up day yesterday. I don't know that I'm going to go crazy and go out and buy it. So we are going to be neutral. This is our stance starting in the emini, S&P, and NASDAQ. We have a neutral posture. We will start from a neutral posture and see where this goes. Again, I showed you it looks like it's trapped inside of something as far as I'm concerned. And on top of being trapped inside of an F flag, on top of that, you know, I don't like these one-day rallies lately. We don't seem to get a lot out of them. So you could say, Oscar, here was a one-day rally, and this is 2 days. And then I'd say, well, then that's 2 days up in a bearish leg, which doesn't help us either. So we are neutral. There's no need to get beat up. Why? There are plenty of other money trees that we can go pluck from. I like to call them money trees. Sometimes we donate. Many times we pluck from them. So another one that I'd like to go look at, and it's been working quite well, is this one, the gold market. You can see, this is not OTAPMA. It's a different average I use, but you can see the failures here. I mean, non-stop failure. When it gets near this average, sometimes it gets through and creates a little bit of an F flag, but it fails anyway. Failure, failure, failure. So the gold bugs went crazy when it started to go up right here. And I said, listen, you know, this thing doesn't go far. I'll tell you when to get short. On this day, I told my OMNIX, let's wait one more day and then we'll get in. And we sold it right here, and we sold it here, and we sold it here since then. Not bad so far, right? We've had successful trading since we allowed it to top out up here. So we expect gold to go lower once again tomorrow, and that's where I think we can probably call an Omni without worrying about it. So red Omni in the gold. Come to livewithoscar.com if you'd like to see where we're going to trade. And remember this, I don't want to bore you with a lot of charts tonight, until we get out of this formation, or better than that, until what I like to call a repetitive pattern stops, as where the market has a nice up day and then fails. Until that pattern stops, let's go neutral. One up day has not turned this trend around for us lately. I don't know that it is going to do that anytime soon. This up day, after a big down day, we had an up day, it didn't turn us around. Big down day, had not an up day, but it tried to not settle at its lows, dumped again. Had an up day, dumped. Had an up day, I'm not going to worry about the upside yet. I hope that we get there. I hope the upside comes our way. But for now, we know we're starting Rocktober. I do expect by the end of Rocktober, I'll go on record to say this, by the end of the month of Rocktober, I do expect that this market starts, or has already started, if it doesn't start right away, going back in this direction. This is what I'm expecting by the time we come out of October, and we'll end up moving higher. Now, what I'm expecting is what I'm expecting. It's about as useful as what anyone else expects in the world. What I see is a repetitive pattern that I do not want to get in front of until it stops repeating. In fact, it started doing something like that around here. We started getting these 1 or 2 day up days, and then it would fail. So in any event, this is what I wanted to show you, traders. I wanted to let you know, go neutral for now. It should blast off according to yesterday's rally, right? They made it look like it wants to rally. We'll go neutral here. We will be sellers of gold. Come on down to livewithoscar.com. And remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do with keeping your emotions out of trading is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Traders, rock and roll. I'll see you for Rocktober at livewithoscar.com.